Day 25. Day 25 is complete. The day isn't over, but my fitness is over. We've run into some trials and tribulations today. Um, Gym earlier, just zero energy. Just there couldn't be less energy at the gym today. Like zero energy for shoulders, zero energy. I just couldn't. I didn't eat anything yet though. Typically, I work out in the afternoon. I've already eaten lunch, maybe even dinner, or lunch and a shake or something. I didn't eat anything, so those usually aren't my best workouts. I did shoulders, which is thankfully that's pretty like easy, like lightweight, nothing crazy, nothing that's gonna like, you can work your way through shoulder day, you know. You go through the motions. You're already there. You just go through the motions, you pick up the weights, you do the fly, you do all the stuff. So, shoulder day is thankfully I did that earlier. Again, like I said, I was supposed to travel today, but my flight, they just keep delaying it and delaying it and delaying it and delaying it. Now, now it's 11 something. And I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but typically flights ain't leaving that late at night. The pilots have been up all day. Oh, Earl also not happy about it. Um, Update on Earl. He's feeling better today. I think we're on the mend. We're officially on the mend. Um, Back to the flights. Keeps getting delayed. Now it's pushed back to 11 something. Now what do I do? I just hope that they have the common decency to, you know, cancel my freaking flight so I don't before I drive to the airport. Like that's annoying. That's like an annoying thing, right? Just cancel it and we'll regroup. Don't delay, cancel. Just delay, second delay, then hey, you know what? We're really sorry for the inconvenience. You know, figure something out. Okay. We hunt, we move. That's what we do. We hunt, we move. So I'm just that's annoying. I really would like to not miss that play. Aristocats, everybody wants to be a cat. We've talked about this. So I really don't want to miss the play, which means I may have to drive to a different airport in the morning and fly to Fort Myers. It's just a whole deal. It's just a whole one of those. Whoa, 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 whoa. Must be an intruder. So that's what's going on with the flight. Just very annoying. I'll probably hop on here and tell you what's going on. Maybe when I'm at the airport and I'm sitting there and they're like, "Oh, sorry, this flight's canceled." I don't know why is someone from like the 1950s, 40s, 50s, and 40s. This flight's canceled. Go on your way. I don't know why that would be the person on the microphone, but regardless, um, back to fitness. 10 miles on the bike. Hold on, let me save that. 10 miles on the bike, 32 minutes. No big deal. Just cooking. 20 miles an hour. My legs also from yesterday are. I know I said they're cooked, and you're probably like, we get it, we get it. You work really hard. That's all you do is just do everything hard. Oh, so That's they're extra sore today from that climb. It's from the climb. So the climb was, I told you, it was, I mean, borderline impossible. So we did the climb. Now today, well, we ran, did quads, hamstrings, and then the climb. So yesterday really took it out of my legs. It was not good, not a good day for Clint's legs. And now we're just basically in a waiting period on what's going to happen with the flight. What are we doing with the flight? What's going to happen? Do I have to catch a different flight? Do I have to arrive in Florida at 2:30 a.m.? That's like that carries over to ruining your next day, by the way. That carries over to ruining land at 2:30, get home 3:30. By the time you get to bed, we're talking 4 a.m. Then what? Well, you get a couple hours of sleep, then you got to wake up. Um, you got to wake up, and then you're just a zombie, just fueled on caffeine and hate for the rest of the day. What am I going to do? I can complain. I feel like I can openly complain about it to you guys. That's what I feel like. I feel like I can just tell you how I really feel because I can complain. The only person here, Earl, I can complain to him, but he doesn't get it. He doesn't understand. You want to see him? Hold on. Come here. What do you think? Earl's not really eating. He doesn't have much of an appetite. He's feeling a little bit lighter than usual, but he's feeling better. I think he's feeling better. So we almost lost him, you know? We almost lost the little Pearl. Anyway, we're just, nothing's easy. Nothing works out. Nothing's easy. You can't do it. Nothing can ever go your way. Nothing can ever go smooth. Uh, you just can't. Everything is a pain in the ass. Everything's inconvenient. Today's been a big inconvenience for me. Also on top of that, every stoplight I've got stopped by every single stoplight in the whole city. Not one did I roll through as green. I should have. That was a sign, you know. Sometimes you have to trust the signs. The signs say, "Today's not your day, Clint. Clint, today is not your day. Just sit at home. Don't leave. Just relax." It all started with the bad workout, too. I just got there and I was like, ugh. The vibes were off at the gym. I can't tell you. The vibes were off. I don't know. I every time I work out before I eat though, I don't know how people do fasted anything. It's terrible. It's a terrible workout. It's a terrible way to live. You need a little bit of fuel. Now, I should preface that by saying I also didn't have any coffee. Maybe that was the problem. But I didn't want to drink coffee and then my pre workout and have that mixing up in my belly. That's gross. Those don't mix well. So man, what a day. What a damn day. I hope you guys are having a better day than me. Today it's just one of those days, you know. Friday too. For usually Fridays are great. Friday you're like, oh, it's the weekend. Nope. Nope. No, 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 no. So at least you're having a good day. You're probably like, yo, dude, even your video is terrible. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just having a I'm going through it. You want to know like what goes on in people's brains when they're like going through it? This is it. This is what goes on in people's brains, like these thoughts. Like if I get stuck by another light, I'm going to drive directly into a pole. Those are the thoughts. You can't let them take over though. We're still here. We're still here. You know what? I should get some coffee. I know it's a little bit late, but a coffee sounds, man, that sounds good. All right, I'm done rambling. I rambled on for about 12 minutes or so. That's a ton of rambling that you have to watch and be like, get to the point, bro. Oh, there's only one. If there could be a light that happened today, 232 on the scale this morning, 232.0, which means like that's pretty good. I'm guessing we're gonna crack 230 next week, which is exciting. I don't think I haven't been under 230 in I don't know, maybe a year. Maybe a year, I'm not sure. But the thing is I feel like I'm a stout 230 though. Like I don't feel like I'm getting much smaller. Maybe my fat belly's shrinking. That's about it. Okay, I digress. All right, I'll talk to you guys. I'll give you an update on the flight, and God willing, we get home so we can see Aristocats. It's not something I can miss. I'll just say that. All right, we'll let you know. Update. Midnight. The plane will be here. So, midnight's when we leave. The airport's still pretty lively for 10 o'clock at night. A lot of flight delays, allegedly. So, a lot going on. So at least there's some people watching on this delay. Day 25 in the books. I'll probably fall asleep on the plane if I were to guess. I'm a little bit tired. So not too, I guess to be fair, it's only 2 hour. I was supposed to leave at, I don't know, 9:45, and now I'm leaving at 11:50. So it's only a 2 hour difference, which is not it is what it is. So still getting in late though. Still getting in at, I don't know, 2 a.m. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That's just the way the breaks. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. All the food places are closed except McDonald's. and I'm not eating McDonald's. I got a strict policy against McDonald's. The only thing we get from McDonald's is a vanilla cone. That's the only thing that's worthwhile at McDonald's. So it is what it is. Second note, I may be able to finish the rest of Andor. Maybe. Great. It's great. High recommend if you watch it. So I wonder if people think I'm FaceTiming or I'm just talking to myself, recording. They don't know that they don't know what I'm doing. They may just think I'm just talking to myself. Oh, but you probably can see me in the background of this window, my phone screen. So that maybe they do think I'm talking to myself like a weirdo. Anyway, hopefully the sound isn't too bad. I just got my headphones in. We'll see. And that's that. Day 25 in the books. We're still grinding. We're still out here. I don't know what kind of exercise I'm gonna do tomorrow. I really don't. My shins are really sore still. So we'll figure something out. We'll do something. I'll let you know. Maybe I take the day off. Maybe I relax and recover. I don't know. You'll have to find out. All right. That's a wrap. Love you. Bye. Quick side note. I could watch people in the airport for an endless amount of time. Like, there's no limit to the amount of time I could sit here and just watch people. It's fascinating. There's not I don't mind people, oh, my flight's delayed. I don't care. I'll sit here all day. I'll sit here all day and watch people. People just fascinating. Sleeping in the airport, though, is an entirely different thing that I don't want to do, and I have done it. It is not fun sleeping on the ground at the airport. It's not cool. So I just wanted to add that. Oh, also, I got a really nice iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. It was cream and caramel, not too much cream, the perfect amount of caramel, not too sweet. Haven't had one of those in a while. I'll send a pic. I'll throw a photo up of it just so you can see the perfect mixture of coffee to cream. Perfection. That's about it. Okay, that's all I got. I'm not gonna ramble on anymore. This video's long enough of me just talking about nonsense. All right, love you, bye.